Yeah, we found, I think, what was it, the first two or three here? And then the other ones at the place of Kalan. But the idea quickly began to lose the logical purity that we had envisioned. I'm gonna go with envisioned. The Infinite Skies board forced their input into the project. Everyone wanted to save themselves. More and more people learned about the project. Fuel, food, air, all critical parameters became impossible problems. We were trying to lift too many people. I warned them time and time again that the project was becoming too large. The selection process had to remain strict, but none of the people involved accepted the possibility of sacrificing themselves for the greater good. Sounds about right. It was plain to see that the designs we had for Kalan would no longer work. It would never take off. Just build more rockets, obviously. Build more rockets onto it. Decided to start my own project. Gathered as much data as I could and began to work in secret. If the Kalan project failed, then I could bring our people to a higher level of evolution myself. With my knowledge, a few survivors of the catastrophe would become the new future for our species, so I created the capsule, a sealed vessel intended to keep those inside alive when the comet hit. That explains the one that we found on the wall that's towards the ceiling in here. That would arise anew with the supplies they needed to live. That also explains the capsules we found and the converters and other locations where elves have been camping for a while. I just figured those were mutant creator pods, something along those lines. Though I suppose they could probably be slightly repurposed or something for that, instead of just preservation of life. As the day grew nearer, I began to withdraw from the Kalan project more and more. I would reveal the truth to the world, and I would select those that were to enter the capsule. Or, is he referring to this entire area here being the capsule? Because that is a very sturdy door on this area. I'm not sure, maybe the other two members will actually explain that. My own words were to catch up with me, and I was rejected from the Kalan project to make way for someone else. But by then, my little project was done. With my broadcast ready and with powerful enemies, I will try to keep me quiet. I know too much. I will need to go into hiding. I am prepared for this. My salvation is assured, but I can no longer bring others with me. The risk is too great. Blind fanatics at Infinite Skies will all die. Kalan isn't ready. The great rocket designed to take us into the skies to safety would never fly. Yeah, well, he's not wrong. It's still over there. I will tell the world what they did, that there was a chance at salvation. I will tell the truth. Count down and watch as they tear themselves to pieces. Was Dawkins the one that created the clerics? Initially? And then did something happen between him and the clerics? Where he became an outcast and then he got picked up by the elves? The public has been told that they don't have long to live, that the governments and corporations knew of this doom and have kept them in ignorance, that the powers in charge had doomed our race to its end. I tell them of the danger, because the people of our world have the right to make the best of the time they have left. And who knows, people are resourceful. Maybe some of them will find a way to survive against the odds. Well, they certainly did. Otherwise we wouldn't be here on this game. At least not with as many people, possibly? So I guess it's been a few hundred years. The panic that has broken out will serve me well. Infinite Skies will not think about searching for me now. All of their attention is on Kalan. They still dream of it working, but the time for that is past. Natural selection. I have chosen those who will survive, and I have chosen myself. I tried to save them, but they didn't want to be saved. They turned their back on logic to live in an emotion. Okay, it does sound like he's the one that created, the whole cleric thing, with Kalan being the god. And then eventually broke off into the elves. Who can reproach me for not wanting to die with them? I will break into my old lab tomorrow and start the sequence for the capsule. Everything has been prepared. Tomorrow the world changes. Those who will follow will come. New lords will take control of MacLeod now. They certainly did. And having read all that, by the way, that actually does ring a bell on some of the audio logs we've read. Apparently we read audio now. audio logs that we've listened to. I think it's those first two, and I think there's one or two others in here. Or maybe just one. I don't know which one it would be, though. Okay. I'm glad I've actually read that, because that actually makes a lot more things come into perspective. Even if it did take a bit to read. So I'm not sure I'd know how Jax knows the code without having to actually walk down there. Oh. Oh. Chest. Can I push a button again? I can. Didn't do anything. Oh. Oh. Hi, chest. That I apparently didn't see the first time in here. Or first 2 times I've been in here. Okay. Up we go. Stairs? Yeah. Really quickly though, what was down here? Oh. Does this lead me out? It does. So goddamn bright.
I wonder what this place used to be.
Also, Kaha, can you chill here for a moment? I want to try something. Because I've really been wanting to be able to explore these areas.
I'll wait here for you.
Oh, that still hurts. Quite a bit.
We should go. It's dangerous here.
Okay. Never mind. I was expecting I'd be able to go in there by now with all that, but I guess not. Ring strength. Alright, next quest. Wants help to implement his ELEX experiment. I would do that, but I want Kaha to stay with me. Through the ice desert. Oh, so that's what this little command outposts are for. It's actually for this bit of the story. Got it. Well, I can certainly teleport to the southern pass. I just gotta do it from there. We probably won't finish the game today, by the way. We might try to finish it off next week. Still gonna be going for a bit, though.
I'll take care of it.
Oh. How about back? You actually died a lot faster than I was expecting. Thank you, Kaha. So, many bodies to loot. Ow. You know, Elves, I'm really surprised the two inside the building didn't come out to actually do anything. Alright, one of them's dead. I honestly expected him to try to shoot at me, not run at me.
As bleak as this. I feel sick at the thought of it.
We have another one further to the north. Sorry, northwest. It's quickly becoming just west at this point. We're not the weapon I was looking for. Okay, that does knock me back. I don't think I've actually fired it that close to me before. Ow! Saw the fire a bit too late there. How am I missing? Oh, you doing okay over there? Just gonna do a little bit of looting. So, you know, like, don't mind me too much. Oh, my drone.
We'd better hurry up and get out of here. And fast.
You not die? Or was this something we needed to grab? Really? We needed to loot his body for something?
We will fight together. Be careful.
I could use a grenade at some point. Do we have a dot here? No. That's where the dot just was. This next one's gonna be Cartex. Ow. Hey, apparently I had to kill some crystal, or a crystal rat and ice bill. That sounded so weird to me. How many shots am I down to? 631. So I've definitely been using up ammo, but not as fast as I could be.
Count on me.
Oh.
Let's do this.
Oh. Could have gone worse. Could have gone better. But definitely could have gone worse. Oh, hello, save. Let's see. 2, 7, which is greater than 3, less than 5? Kind of.
I'm in.
3 strong ELEX for drinks, huh? Well, I would totally drink them, but I'd stop drinking ELEX potions. Since it, increases cold value. Ah, where's the enemy?
Count on me.
Okay, you just gonna stand there and take it? I guess so. Alright. I mean, sure.
Look out!
Ow. Okay, mate. Ah, you did. Ow. He die? He dead.
Look out!
Ah!
I'll get him.
That was one of the commanders that we had to kill, right? Gyrodax? I think his name was. He is not. Weird.
Not good. Not good at all.
Who the hell am I still in combat with? Sasopod? Oh. I see icon movement. Or marker movement. Things in that building must be in combat with me.
Be careful.
Now what am I in combat with? Out of combat now? Too much goddamn combat going around here. I just want to progress forward.
Keep close. Fight together.
Oh, I've just killed my way to a level. I won't complain. Let's go and throw the points into Dex. Just why not? Really? Bastard got shut off. Oh, and I should probably have looked. Ah, Varric is up there. I should head to him first. Hello, Ice Roll.
Look out!
Ice Roll, you took a lot more shots than I was really expecting you to. Wait, did I actually? Okay, I did loot the body.